Colonial mentality is a term used to describe the psychological effect of colonization on a colonized society. The Philippines was Spanish colonized for other 30 years and after that, an American colony for almost 50 years. This long period of colonization has had a significant impact of the Filipino people, and colonial mentality is one of the legacy of the time.
Definition of colonial mentality. Colonial mentality refers to the way that colonized people internalize values, beliefs, and cultural norms of their colonizer. This can manifest in a number of ways, including a preference for Western culture over Filipino culture, a belief in the superiority of white Western people, and tendency to view Filipino culture as inferior or primitive.
The Philippines was colonized by the Spanish in 1521, and they ruled the country until 1898, when the United States took control after the Spanish-American War. The United States introduced a new form of colonialism, which was based on the idea of benevolent assimilation. This meant that the Americans believed that they were helping the Filipinos and bringing them modernization and civilization.
Effects of Spanish colonization during the Spanish colonial period. The Filipinos were forced to adopt Christianity, which became the dominant religion in the country. The Spanish also introduced their language and culture, which had a significant impact on the way that the Filipinos saw themselves and their own culture.
Effects of American colonization. The Americans brought with them a new form of colonialism which was based on education and culture influence. They introduced English as the language of culture in the country. This led to the development of a new social class, the Ilustrados, who were educated Filipinos who adopted Americans' culture and values.
Current manifestation of colonial mentality today. Colonial mentality is still present in the Philippines and it can be seen in a number of ways. For example, many Filipino prefer Western products and brands over Filipino ones, and there is a preference for lighting skin over darker skin. This can also be seen in the way that Filipino media often portrays Western beauty and standards as the ideal.
Impact on Filipino society. Colonial mentality has had a significant impact on Filipino society, and it has contributed to the marginalization of indigenous cultures and the erasure of traditional practices. It has also led to a lack of confidence in Filipino culture, identity, and has contributed to a sense of inferiority of self among many Filipinos.
In conclusion, colonial mentality is a legacy of the Philippines' long history of colonization. It continues to have an impact on Filipino society today. It is important for Filipino to recognize and challenge the effect of colonialism and to embrace and celebrate their own culture and identity. By doing so, they can reclaim their heritage and build a stronger and more confident Filipino society.